Now this is the Bessel's equation: x squared d square y by dx square plus x dy by dx plus x square minus n square y is equal to 0. If this is the Bessel's equation, then we assume the solution, series solution, let y is equal to summation r 0 to infinity a r x to the power m plus r. That means in a summation of series form of this. When we substitute this solution, assume solution in equation 1, we find out that the solution of the equation is y is equal to a is the arbitrary constant, j nx plus b j minus nx. So this is the solution. Over here jn is equal to the Bessel's function, is known as a Bessel's function, and the value of Bessel's function is summation r 0 to infinity minus 1 to the power r upon factorial r up into gamma n plus r plus 1, or we can say that factorial n plus r factorial r minus 1 to the power r into x by 2 to the power n plus 2r. So this is the Bessel's function j and x. In a solution we have j minus nx. When we replace n with minus n, we get j minus nx is equal to summation r 0 to infinity minus 1 to the power r factorial r 1 upon gamma r minus n plus 1 x by 2 to the power minus n plus 2r. Now derivatives and integrals of Bessel's function. Now if derivative of x and j and x with respect to x, then it will be equal to x to the power n j of n minus 1. That means n is replaced by n minus 1. Now integration of x to the power n j of n minus 1 dx, that will be equal to x to the power n j of nx. That means just the same value of this right side we have integrated with respect to x, that is equal to x to the power n j n x plus arbitrary constant c. Second derivative, first derivative with respect to x of x to the power minus n j n x, that will be equal to minus x to the power minus n j of n plus 1. And similarly then the integration of x to the power minus n j of n plus 1 will be equal to minus x to the power minus n j n x plus c. Now these are the recurrence relations. These are the most important relation for the Bessel's function. It should be remembered by you. First is x to the power, first is x j n dash is equal to x j n minus 1 x minus n j n. Second is again left side is same, x j n dash. J n dash means derivative of Bessel's function with respect to x is equal to n j n minus x j n plus 1. Third is 2 j n dash is equal to j n minus 1 minus j n plus 1. 2 n j n is equal to x into j n minus 1 plus j n plus 1. Fifth recurrence relation. The order should be remembered accordingly. Derivative with respect to x of x to the power minus n j n is equal to minus x to the power minus n j n plus 1. And the sixth and last recurrence relation is x to the power n j n x, derivative with respect to x is equal to x to the power n j of n minus 1. Now to prove, we know that the Bessel's function is jnx is equal to summation m 0 to infinity factorial m 1 upon minus 1 to the power m factorial m and gamma m plus n plus 1, or we can say that factorial of m plus n into x to the power 2m plus 1 upon 2 to the power 2x plus m. On multiplying both sides by x to the power n, we get x to the power n jn is equal to, when we multiply x to the power n to the right side, then this value is converted into x to the power 2n. When we multiply x to the power n, power is added. Now the value is, now differentiating with respect to x, we get differentiating this value, equation 1, with respect to x, we get d by dx of x to the power n j n x. Left side is as according to the proof. For the right side portion, we differentiate with respect to x, so this term is constant. Now the derivative of this x is 2m plus 2n, x to the power 2m plus 2n minus 1. Now we can, because this is the expansion, this is a summation for m, for the power of m, we are expanding by summation for m. So in that case, this x to the power n is constant, so we take it outside, that means x to the power n, and remaining term is same over here. Now only the x to the power n is taken as a constant, so the remaining term in a summation is equal to j to the power j n minus 1. Hence the derivative of d by dx of x and jn will be equal to x to the power n j n minus 1 x. Now this term gamma m plus n plus 1 is converted by using the gamma property of m plus n, gamma m plus n. So this m plus n is converted by using this property. So finally we have this proof. Now if we integrate this equation 1a with respect, then we obtain b. That means if we integrate this portion a, we will get b part. As we see that if we integrate with respect to x, this d by dx is eliminated. Integration of x to the power n j of, now integration of this portion x to the power n j of n minus 1 is equal to the x to the power n jn plus arbitrary constant c. Now for the second proof, that means the derivative with respect to x of x to the power minus n jn is equal to minus x to the power minus n j of n plus 1. Now by using the again Bessel's formula, that is jnx is equal to summation of this m 0 to infinity factorial m gamma m plus n plus 1 and on numerator minus 1 to the power m x by 2 to the power 2m plus n. Now multiplying by x to the power minus m, because over here we have x to the power minus n, we multiplying with respect to x to the power minus n on both sides and differentiating with respect to x as per the proof. Left side, we use the notation as per the left side proof. We get derivative with respect to x of x to the power minus n jnx is equal to, when we differentiate with respect to x and multiply with x to the power minus n, x to the power minus n means this term is eliminated when we multiply, then we have only x to the power 2m. Now when we differentiate x to the power 2m, we get 2m x to the power 2m minus 1, that is this value, and remaining term is same. Over here denominator 2 is separated by 2 to the power 2m plus n. Now because this is a gamma m plus n plus 1, this is the same, but can we use the gamma factorial m is equal to gamma m minus 1 or factorial of m minus 1, because we have to cancel out this m, so we expand factorial m is equal to m and factorial of m minus 1. So this is the factorial of m minus 1 and m is cancelled, so we have a 2 is taken out to the denominator, then it is minus 1. Now m minus 1 is equal to k. If we say m minus 1, this m minus 1 term, m minus 1 is k, then the left side is same, left side is only term of n, and in the right side we replace m minus 1 is equal to k. That means m is equal to k plus 1. When we shifted this gamma, when we open this, factorial of m is equal to m minus m into factorial of m minus 1. When we write this m should be started from 1, not from 0, because when we start it from 0, if we start this value from 0, then minus 1 factorial does not exist. So this summation will start from 1 onwards. To start it from 0 again, we replace m plus 1 minus 1 is equal to k. That means m is equal to k plus 1. Now when m is equal to k plus 1, the summation over here, if we say that m is equal to 1 and we replace m is equal to k plus 1, then k plus 1 is equal to 1. That means k is equal to 0. So summation start at k is equal to 0 to infinity, and this m minus 1 is converted to factorial of k and gamma k plus m n plus 1, and on a numerator minus 1 to the power m is converted into minus 1 to the power k plus 1, and this 2 to the power 2m plus n minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power 2k plus n plus 1 and x to the power 2k plus 1. So finally, if we take x to the power minus n outside, then that means we have to take x to the power minus n common. So this value is changed as 2k minus plus n plus 1, 2k plus n plus 1. And if we compare this term with Bessel's function, we find that this is equal to j of n plus 1 as per the proof. That means the derivative of x to the power minus n j n x is equal to minus x to the power minus n j n plus 1. This is the first proof we have obtained it. Similarly, for second, we have to just integrate the part A. This part A we have to integrate with respect to x. We will get part B. Now, a few questions related to the previous proof. First is find the integration of 1 by x j2x, find the integration of x square j1x, and integration of x to the power 3 j0 dx. Now, by using the P1a b and P2a b formula, for the solution of this first part, we use P2b, this value. In this value, when we replace from this value, when we replace n is equal to 1, when we replace n is equal to 1, we get integration x to the power minus 1 j2 dx, which is required over here, which is asked by the question A. So this is equal to minus x to the power minus 1 j1 dx as per the solution. Now for the second case, for the second solution, for this solution we are using P1b, that means this value. Now in this value, if we replace the value of n by 2, the value of n by 2, we get integration x square j1x dx is equal to x square j2x and arbitrary constant c. Now this is the second solution. Now for the third solution, that is integration x cube j0 dx, using P1a, that means this formula P1a, and P1b and P1b. We write the given integration as integration of x square x j0 dx, that will be equal to, by integration rule, x square x j1 minus integration 2x x j1 dx, and this value will be equal to x cube j1 minus 2 x square j1. By solving it, we get x cube j1 minus 2x square j2. Now, to prove the recurrence relation, for the recurrence relation of first, x j n dash is equal to x j n minus 1 minus n j n. To prove this, we know that p1a, that is derivative with respect to x of x to the power n jn, is equal to x to the power n jn minus 1. Now, if we say that left side derivative, then first by part we are using by part. First x to the power n is same, derivative of Bessel's function is jn dash, plus derivative of x to the power n is n, x to the power n minus 1, and jnx is same, is equal to the right side portion, that is x to the power n j of n minus 1. Now dividing by x to the power n on both sides. Now we divide this equation 1 with x to the power n both sides. We get jn dash plus n by x jn is equal to jn minus 1 x. Now if we find out the jn dash, then jn dash is equal to jn minus 1 minus of n by x jn. Now if we multiply with x or take this x as a common, then we get this first recurrence formula. X is multiplied with complete term, then it is x jn dash is equal to x jn minus 1 minus n jn. Now for the second recurrence formula, that is x jn dash is equal to n jn minus x jn plus 1. We know that by P2a formula, that is derivative of x to the power minus n jn is equal to minus of x to the power minus n j of n plus 1. Now for the left side, when we differentiate it, we get x to the power minus n and derivative of this jn dash minus the derivative of x to the power n is minus n jx of n minus 1 and jn is same, is equal to minus of x to the power minus n j of n plus 1. Now again, in a first we divide by x to the power n, in second we are going to divide by x to the power minus n, both sides. This equation 1 again divided by x to the power minus n, we get jn dash is equal to minus jn plus 1 plus n by x jn, which is equal to a second recurrence formula when we multiply the complete term of our calculation with x. When we multiply with x, we get x jn dash is equal to minus x j of n plus 1 plus n of jn. So this is the second recurrence formula. Now for the third recurrence formula, that is x jn dash is equal to n jn minus x jn plus 1. To prove this, we require first recurrence formula and second recurrence formula. We get, when we adding the first and second recurrence formula, we get 2x jn dash is equal to x jn minus 1 minus jn plus 1. So this is equal to, according to the proof, when we cancel out the x, then this is equal to the third recurrence formula. Now for the fourth recurrence formula, this is for the fourth recurrence formula, subtracting recurrence formula 1 from 2, we get 2n jn minus x jn minus 1x minus x jn plus 1. When we subtract it, we find that this is equal to 2n jn is equal to x j n minus 1 minus j n plus 1. Now this is till fourth recurrence formula. Now to show that j3x is equal to this, recurrence formula fourth is equal to 2n jn is equal to x jn minus 1 plus jn plus 1, or jn plus 1 is equal to 2n by x jn minus jn minus 1. Now n is equal to 1, we get j2 is equal to 2 by x j1 minus j0. Similarly, when n is equal to 2, we get j3 which is equal to this, and calculating it we get the solution. Now these are the questions for practice point of view. The summary of this lesson is recurrence relation of Bessel's function for first kind, that is up to 4, derivative and integration of Bessel's function when we multiply with x to the power n and x to the power minus n, the value of j and x, that is Bessel's function, this value should be remembered by you, and the most important recurrence formula, it should be remembered by you. Thank you. For any doubt and any query, feel free to contact your concerned faculty, and for upcoming videos subscribe this channel. Stay home, stay safe.